Janet invests 3,000 and then it accumulates. Okay? So it means my principal amount is going to be equal to 3,000 because this is the amount which you invest in. And then it accumulates to what? Accumulated amount is A, which is going to be what to be 4,000 over a period of what? Of 2 years. Okay? Then it means which my N is going to be equal to what? To 2. What simple interest? There's been specific here. What simple interest? Okay? What simple interest rate will she need? What simple interest rate will she need to receive in order to achieve this? So what should be the interest rate? What are they looking for? They're looking for I. Okay? So I'm going to say I, we don't know. But they say simple interest. So it means, in other words, which formula am I going to use? I'm going to use the formula that says A is going to be equal to P. Okay? 1 plus I to the power of multiplied by N. Now I know what is P. I know what is A. What is A? So we'll come and put 4,000 equals to, we know what is P. What is P? It's 3,000 again. Close bracket, it's 1 plus I. We have no idea. So we'll come and say, okay, I as mass, but we know what is N. What is N? It's multiplied by 2 again. And then from here onwards, we want to remove the brackets. How do you remove the brackets? You can multiply or you can divide. Okay? The simplest one is to divide. So we're going to divide both sides by 3,000. If you divide by 3,000 and then you divide by 3,000 here, 3,000 and 3,000, they're going to divide each other out. And then what are you going to remain with here? You're left with what? 1 plus. Again, if you say I multiplied by 2, what do you get? It's 2I. Yeah. I can't add 1 plus I. I and 1, they are not like terms. And then this thing here, here's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to simplify it. I'm simply going to say the zeros can divide each other, and then I'm going to be left with 4 all over what? All over 3. I'm looking for I. How would I get I? I first have to remove this one again. How would you remove this one? You transpose it to this other side again. Then we're going to have 4 all over 3 minus 1, which is going to be equal to 2I. And then from there onwards, you're looking for I. You have 2I. What will you do from here? You will divide by 2 again. And then you also do what here? Will also divide by what? By 2. And then as I, again, guys, you will see, I'm not going to simplify this thing until I get to the final answer. I'm dealing with money here. So I'm going to type this thing this way. I'm going to have 4 all over 3 minus 1 all over 2. And then it gives me 1 all over 6. Which is going to be equal to what? To I. And then now I want to get it as decimals. I as decimals is going to be equaling to, it's 0.16. Okay? And then recurring, since it's recurring, we're going to say it's 0.167. Okay? Which is going to be our I as a decimal. Boom. What is going to be our R as a percentage? Then we want our R multiplied by 100, and then we get it as a percentage. It says which is going to be 16.7%. Yes, what you wanted to say something?
I is 0. The 1 decimal places like I.
Yeah, but you round off the final answer to 2 decimal places. You don't round off while you are still busy. When you're going to round off the final answer into 2 decimal places, in fact, this one is going to be 16.67 because we're rounding off the final answer into 2 decimal places. The final answer is the one which should be 2 decimal places after the comma. And then all in all, we get this. Let's continue with the rest. Let's do number 3.